Mr. Chirchir, you are at the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum.
Day 2 of the vetting process. The search for the Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry of Roads, so former CS Ministry of Energy, appear before the Committee on Appointments chaired by the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula.
Let me leave it at that for now, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, that will do.
His record in the Ministry of Energy hunting him once again as he seeks to take over from Kipchumba Murkomen. As CS Energy, Chirchir oversaw a ministry that led to an increase in the cost of power in the country.
We are working to deliver the cheapest cost of electricity and today the cheapest cost of petroleum products in the country, albeit with no budget support, because all this is private capital, off balance sheet. We do not have to work on the treasury balance sheet. Otherwise, we'll need 20 years, Chairman, to be able to fulfill those commitments that we have signed onto and that we have to deliver because they are contractual.
His tenure oversaw a government-to-government oil deal that was later termed a flop. However, the CS nominee says it was the best work and a legacy that he will forever hold to heart.
The G2G chair was brought in to forestall the challenge of unavailability of the US dollars in the industry. And we did build a very quick solution to ensure that the country would not run dry. We could be able to purchase petroleum, pay Kenya shillings on a deferred LCs, which would be confirmed by international AAA or what you would call investment grade banks over the local issued LCs, and be able to get the product and pay later when the situation improves. So G2G was great. I think it is something, Chair, when there is time and I write my book, it will be one of my legacy delivery to this country. Adani.
The state of infrastructure in the country becoming a subject of debate and the management of Kenya Airways going down the drain. Chirchir says he has the plan to save the national carrier fly above the clouds.
To Adani, Chair, we look at Adani. We'll need, like I opened by saying, public participation, provide information, have a framework in terms of what you would call term sheet, in terms of what is the correct return on investment when we are bringing a PPP.
During his tenure as the Energy CS, his ministry was marred with national blackouts that brought the nation to a standstill, stopping the functionality of the nation's biggest airport, the JKIA, with the committee pointing out that no one paid the price for the international embarrassment.
To build those kilometers of roads where commitment has been given, having to pay the 160 to 170 billion Kenya shillings on bending bills and growing by the hour, growing by the day, is something that we can look at what you would call securitization of the little money we have in the road maintenance levy, and borrowing a bullet today and paying with an interest over 10 years, and we should be able to finance.
His next assignment is taking on a ministry that has huge pending bills hitting the 165 billion mark, making the construction of new roads a mission next to impossible. The fate of Chirchir now hangs with the Committee on Appointments as the vetting process continues up to Sunday. His fate will be known once the committee retreats and then writes a report on the suitability of the candidates. Brian Amuai, K24, Nairobi.